Hello everybody, this is Angie at Cuckoo for Coupons, and this is my CVS haul for the week of May 12th through May 18th. So I did not receive a % off email. I've gotten one for probably the last 6 or 7 weeks, but this time I didn't get one. So I wasn't able to use it to get a spend threshold CRT, which is like a 10 off of 70 or something. So I did not have one of those. I did all of my transactions without a spend threshold CRT. I did do multiple transactions in the store. Part of that reason is because I went to one store, I did a few transactions there, and then I had to go to another store where I did a couple more. So I'm going to show you all of the transactions I did. I'll show you exactly what I grabbed, what coupons I used, all of that good stuff. But before I get into that, if you guys could just take a second and give this video a big thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't done so yet, if you could just take a moment and hit that subscribe button and then ring that notification bell, that way you know when I post my videos, I would be super grateful. If you are a new viewer to my videos, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you've been watching my videos all along and supporting my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Don't forget, I will have a printable breakdown below the video. You can just print that out or take a photo, whatever is easiest, and take it to the store with you. It is going to make your shopping so much easier. Okay, let's go ahead and get into my CVS haul. Okay, so I'm going to start off grabbing some disposable razors. So there is a deal on the Gillette and Venus disposable razors where if you buy 2, you're going to get back a $6 extra buck. So I am going to grab one of these men's Gillette Sensor 3 razors. So these are not tagged in my store, but they are on sale for $6.99. And I have a $3 digital coupon for the men's. Then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab one of the women's Venus razors. These are also priced on sale at $6.99. And I have a separate $3 digital coupon for these. So together they total $13.98. I have 2 $3 digital coupons, so that brings them down to $7.98 for both. But then I'm going to get back that $6 extra buck, making both of them $1.98 or just 99 cents each. Next up, I grabbed some of these Revlon Color Stay Micro Brow Pencils. So these are priced $9.99 each in my store, and the Revlon Cosmetics are spend $20 and get back an $8 extra buck. So I am going to grab 2 of these at $9.99 each. That is a total of $19.98. My store does follow the 98% rule, meaning as long as I spend 98% of the amount I need to spend, which in this case is $20, then I'll still get the extra buck. So these are the only 2 I'm going to grab. I do have a 6 off of 2 digital coupon, and I also have a $2.50 off of 1 digital coupon, and they should come off together. So that will bring my total down to $11.48 for both, but then I'm going to get back that $8 extra buck, making both of them $3.48 or just $1.74 each. Okay, so here is my receipt. So everything rang up as it should. My $3 digital for the Venus disposable razors did come off. My $3 digital for the Gillette disposables came off. My 6 off of 2 for the Revlon did come off. And my $2.50 digital for the Revlon did glitch and come off as well. I rolled 2 regular extra bucks, which was a $10 and a $5, so $15 in extra bucks. And then I had this $4 extra buck that is rewards from the pharmacy. But because I have 2 insurances, that is free money to me. I get all of my prescriptions filled there. You get rewards for doing that, but I don't pay for my prescriptions. So I'm basically getting free money. It's almost like the Care Pass where you pay $5, but you get 10, so 5 of it is free money. So I'm not going to count that $4 because it's free money to me. And then, of course, the 2% back is also free money because I never count it as rewards earned. So my subtotal was 34 cents, but I did use the $10 and the $5 extra buck. So technically, I paid $15.34 for these items. I then got back an $8 extra buck for spending $20 on the Revlon and a $6 extra buck for buying the 2 Gillette razors. So in the end, for all 4 items, I paid $1.34, which is about 33 cents an item. Next up, I decided to grab some of these Maybelline Fit Me blushes. So these are priced $7.99 in my store, and the Maybelline Cosmetics are on a tiered promotion this week. So you can either spend $15 and get $5 back in extra bucks, or spend $20 and get $7. So it's either or. So I'm going to do the spend $15 and get a $5 extra buck. So grabbing 2 of them at $7.99 each, that is a total of $15.98. So I'm above the 15. I have the $3 mystery offer CRT that we all should have received. I'm going to use that. I also have a 3 off of 1 digital coupon. And then I have a 3 off of 15 Maybelline CRT. So I'm going to use all 3 of those. That is going to bring my total down to $6.98. I'll get that $5 extra buck back, making both of them $1.98 or just 99 cents each. And then here is my receipt for the Maybelline Cosmetics. So they both rang up correctly. I used that $3 digital coupon off of 1 for the Maybelline, my 3 off of 15 Maybelline CRT, and then the $3 mystery offer CRT. I did roll 1 extra buck, that was $5. My subtotal was $1.98. So I paid that out of pocket. But if we take the $1.98 and we add the $5 extra buck that I used, I technically paid $6.98. I then got back a $5 extra buck for spending $15. So in the end, I paid $1.98 for both of these items, or just 99 cents each. So at this point, I thought I was done in this store and I was going to leave to go to another store. And then at the last minute, I decided I wanted another item. So I have yet another transaction in this store because I just was indecisive, I guess. So what I ended up grabbing was this Real Techniques Everyday Essentials Kit. So I don't know why I didn't take a photo of it on the shelf, but it is priced $19.99, and I'll pop that price up on the screen so you can see that. So the Real Techniques and the Eco Tools are spend $20 and get back a $10 extra buck. And because this is $19.99, it does meet the 98% rule that my store follows, so I'll still get that $10 extra buck. This is the only item I'm grabbing. I don't have any coupons or anything like that. So let me show you my receipt. And here's the receipt. So the item rang up at $19.99. I did use a $5 extra buck. And then lo and behold, I had another $2 pharmacy reward. I don't know if it takes them a while to get onto your account, but I ended up with another one. And again, that is free money to me. So I just used that. And then I had a 20% off of one full price item that printed on the bottom of one of my other receipts that I just showed you. So I went ahead and used that, saved $2.60. So my subtotal was $10.39. So I did go ahead and pay that out of pocket on my PayPal debit card. But I have to add that $5 extra buck that I used back on. So technically I paid $15.39. I then got back a $10 extra buck for spending $20 on the Real Techniques. So in the end, I paid $5.39 for this cosmetic kit. Okay, so at this point, I drove to another store because they didn't have some of the items that I wanted to grab for this hair care deal. So we all should have received this $15 off CRT when you spend $60 on select hair care, color, or appliances. So for this transaction, I am going to be using this CRT. So that means I have to get at least $60 worth of select hair care products. So let me show you which items I grabbed. Okay, so the first couple of items I grabbed were 2 of these Schwarzkopf Keratin Blonde hair dyes. So these are priced $14.49 in my store, and they are part of a deal where if you buy 2, you're going to get back a $4 extra buck. So grabbing 2 of them at $14.49 each, that is a total of $28.98. I have a 6 off of 2 digital coupon, so I used that. That brought them down to $22.98. But of course, I'm going to get that $4 extra buck back for buying 2. So that is going to make them $18.98. But then I am going to take my receipt and submit it to Ibotta because we have a rebate that is $4 back on these Keratin Blonde hair dyes. And it is a limit of 2. So I'm going to get $4 back on each of them, for a total of $8 back from Ibotta. And then on checkout 51, I'm going to get $3.50 cash back. It is a limit of 1, but that's another $3.50 I'm going to get back. And then over on Swagbucks, we have $14 back when you buy 2. This is such an amazing deal. So after everything, both of these items are going to be free, plus a $6.52 moneymaker, which is just incredible. And I haven't even used that $15 CRT yet, which is going to take a little bit off of them as well. So the deal is going to get even better. But I still need to grab some more hair care products to get to that $60 in order to use that CRT. So I'm going to grab a couple of the L'Oreal Elvive shampoo and conditioner. So these are priced $5.99 in my store, and they are buy 2, get back a $6 extra buck. So grabbing 2 of them at $5.99 each, that is a total of $11.98. I have a 3 off of 2 digital coupon that is going to bring them down to $8.98 for both. But then I'm going to get that $6 extra buck back, making both of them $2.98 or just $1.49 each. Next up, I decided to grab some of the Dove shampoo and conditioner because I have a couple of insert coupons that are going to expire on the 18th. So I wanted to make sure I use them this week. So these are priced $5.29 in my store, and they're buy 2, get back a $5 extra buck. So grabbing 2 of them at $5.29 each, that is a total of $10.58. I have 2 insert coupons that are $2 off of 1. So I'm going to use both of those and save $4. So that is going to bring them down to $6.58. But then I'm going to get that $5 extra buck back, making them $1.58 for both, or just 79 cents each. So I was going to grab some of the Garnier Whole Blends next, but I changed my mind at the last second. Again, I was very indecisive today because I saw on Instagram somebody posted this deal. The Pantene is buy 1, get 1 50% off. It's also buy 2 and get a $4 extra buck. And we have an Ibotta rebate on the Pantene Miracle Rescue. So I decided I'm going to grab some Pantene instead. So these are priced $9.59 in my store. And I initially grabbed 2 of these, but then I noticed these Miracle Rescue shots, and they are attaching to the Ibotta rebate as well. So I just decided to grab one of each, and these are $9.59 as well. So the first one is going to be $9.59. The second one is going to be 50% off, so it's going to ring up at $4.79. So together they total $14.38 for both. I'm going to get back a $4 extra buck for buying both of them, so that is going to bring them down to $10.38 for both. But then I'm going to take my receipt and submit it to Ibotta for $3 cash back on each of them for a total of $6. So in the end, these are going to be $4.38 for both, or just $2.19 each. But of course, I'm going to be using that $15 CRT, so the deal is going to get even better. So that is all the hair care products I needed to grab. I am now over the $60 that I need to spend. So let me show you my receipt for these products. Okay, so here is my receipt. So everything rang up as it should. The Pantene rang up, buy one, get one, 50% off. Over on the right side, I used those 2 insert coupons for the Dove, $2 and $2. And then I had a $3 off of 2 for the L'Oreal Elvive, a $6 off of 2 for the Schwarzkopf, and then I used that 15 off of 60 Select Hair CRT. I also rolled $37 in extra bucks. My subtotal came to just 66 cents. So that is what my out-of-pocket was. But of course, we have to add the $37 in extra bucks that I used back to that. So I technically paid $37.66 altogether. I then got back a $4 extra buck for buying the 2 Schwarzkopf hair dyes, a $5 extra buck for buying the 2 Dove, a $4 extra buck for buying the 2 Pantene, and then a $6 extra buck for buying the 2 L'Oreal Elvive. I also took my receipt, I submitted it to Ibotta, and I got a total of $14 cash back. Then I took my receipt and submitted it to Checkout 51, and I did get the $3.50 back. And finally, I submitted my receipt to Swagbucks, and I got back a total of $14. So at the end, for all 8 of these items, they ended up being completely free, plus a $12.84 moneymaker, which is amazing. I was so happy with that transaction. Next up, I decided to grab a couple of these CoverGirl eyeshadows. So I was going to grab the CoverGirl products at the first store I was at, but they didn't have any. Like, they were out of pretty much everything that I wanted anyway. So I decided to grab them here, and look, they barely have any here either. So the CoverGirl eyeshadow, the 4-kit eyeshadow, it's priced $5.59 in my store. So I decided to grab 2 of them because the CoverGirl Cosmetics are buy 2, get back a $5 extra buck. So grabbing 2 of them at $5.59 each, that is a total of $11.18 for both. We have a $5 off of 1 digital coupon that is attaching to this eyeshadow. And then I have a $3 insert coupon that is expiring this week. So I want to go ahead and use that on the second one. It does say it excludes 1 kit shadows, but this is a 4-kit shadow, so it should work on this item. So after the coupons, they're going to be $3.18 for both. I'm going to get a $5 extra buck back, making both of them free, plus a $1.82 moneymaker. Okay, so here is my receipt for the CoverGirl. So this transaction was the only one I had an issue with. So the 2 CoverGirls rang up correctly, but my $3 insert coupon would not come off. My $5 digital, you can see, came off with no issue, but for some reason that $3 one would not come off. So what the cashier did, because she even agreed that the coupon should have worked, she just price modified the actual price of the CoverGirl. So you can see at the very top, it was $5.59. She just made it $2.59. So I still got the $3 off. It was just taken off the price. And then apparently I had another 20% off of one full price item that she ended up putting on there. I didn't even ask her to, but it saved me 12 cents. Woohoo! So my subtotal was $3.06. So I did go ahead and pay that out of pocket. And then I got back a $5 extra buck. So in the end, both of them ended up being free plus a $1.94 moneymaker. So this is everything I ended up getting. I got 17 items, and in the end, for all the transactions and all the items, they all ended up being free plus a $6.07 moneymaker. So I am super, super happy with my CVS haul. And that is it. That is everything I got in my CVS haul. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would really help out my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and good luck couponing.